I don't know why I picked this one over the one with the big window, but something about it just seems right. This is kind of nice actually though. Look at this with the ashtray. Is that what that's supposed to be? Incredible. Okay, on air. Oh shit, I love it. I love it. I need one of these. Why don't I have one of these? Okay. I love it. All right, how do I get back out of here? Oh, I see. When it's on, the door's locked, I think. Yeah. That's actually a good effect there. I wonder if that blocks audio too. How interesting. You send messages like this? Test. Where does that show up? Hmm. Oh man, that's great. Okay, cool. So yeah, so then where would the camera be? Would it be right here maybe? Would this be it? Cool. So this is how you would play videos. Oh, and they've got a nice little keyboard even there. That's crazy. I don't know what this is for though. Test. Oh, it just comes up on the window. Okay. So let's see. Where would be the best place for the camera to go? Let me test this a little bit. I'm thinking maybe like right here. Or maybe even, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I do feel like that's a little crooked though. It's kind of hard to get it. Oh, right. It doesn't matter after I set it. Okay. And then if I click into the chair, boom. Okay. Yeah, that's just amazing is what that is. And then yeah, I could put this right here and see what it looks like. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Get the other person set up. Okay. All right. Either there or maybe in the clock is the only other place that I can think. The clock seems like it could be a good spot. Let me see how it looks from there. Oh. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Oh, sorry, I missed the messages here. Hey, Pizza. Welcome. Want to listen to the podcast, but that's too high. Oh, hey, thanks for the information that that's too high. That's actually really good to know there. Oh man, Jesus. So no. Let me do this. So put it like right here. And then I'm guessing this is going to be too high as well then. Okay, so yeah, so let's see. Let me do it instead. Like right here. There we go. Here. Does that work? This takes some getting used to. There we go. Okay. I do like that you can get a preview right in the game here, what it looks like. You're right, that is better. Thank you for that feedback. I bet if I was sitting in a chair right now, this would be a little less awkward too. Okay, so let's see. So that's pretty good. Okay, and then let me try one more spot, which is right here. And how do I anchor it? All right, let's see how that looks. It's a little too close. What is happening? There we go. Okay. How about that? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. It could maybe still be a little better, but that's maybe a little more even. Yeah, I think that's the spot though. Definitely better than the high angle. I agree. Maybe even all the way back here actually. Oh, I can just move that. That's awesome. I didn't even realize that. I've never used the camera this way. Get this back. Let's get this like right here. It's a little far away. Okay, all right. I'm gonna move this one more time, and then I'm gonna stop messing with it. And we'll call this set up. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I can move it around to different studios and stuff too. But this seems great to me for first one. Why is my microphone always off there when I connect? But that's a setting somewhere. Okay. Pretty good angle. Thank you. All right. Excellent. I feel like this is actually going to annoy me a little bit. Can I put it like behind me maybe? There we go. All right. I should have made like a list of notes. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see if I change this to sit. And then if I... This thing is somehow wound up all the way over here. There we go. I've got like a little preview thing. I don't think it shows up on the stream, but it allows me to see what you guys are seeing here. Okay. All right. Excellent. It's fun to actually, I should set it up so that I can kind of. There we go. There we go. Welcome. Thanks for watching. This is like not usually the normal setup I have. It's kind of fun actually having a camera to look at. I guess I can move this a little closer since it's just me on this episode. Maybe about right there. I keep messing with the camera here. So I got the avatar set here. I got a podcast studio that I can use. We'll call this the first episode. It's not technically the first episode. There were some other ones randomly scattered in here, but the new first episode of Live from VR. I like the idea of doing a podcast with someone else, though, co-host. So maybe I'll go through like guest hosts, or maybe I'll find somebody long-term that wants to do. I've got a few ideas for bringing people on as guests, though. Even just like random people in VR, I think could be pretty fun. But it's probably just going to be, podcast about VR stuff, as well as some AI stuff. I just really can't get enough of that. And there's so much new AI stuff going on now. Plenty to talk about there. But, we'll talk about some cool and interesting things in VR, meet some interesting people. It'll be fun. So yeah, let's see. I guess now I could go and try and find somebody, see if they wanna talk. What do I have here? Let's see. There were a couple of interesting AI things here today. I could talk about that. So one was Runway ML came out with a new model called Gen 1. They have an invite open for it where you can sign up as just like a Google Doc to get on the waiting list. But it's AI video editing. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Get some viewers on. Sure, you're more than welcome, Pizza. If you have VR chat, which is free, feel free to join in. Be happy to have you on as the first guest here. But yeah, Runway ML. They've got this crazy video editing AI going on. Oh wow, I didn't realize I had switched my avatar to this. I'm hoping I can actually use it for some of my videos for that I put on YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. I've seen people do some weird stuff with it. There was a video posted earlier today of Michael Scott from The Office in Mass Effect. And I don't know if maybe it's just a coincidence, someone happened to do the whole thing by hand, or if that came out today, someone got access, and they just went through some clips from both Mass Effect and The Office and jammed them together like that. I think that might be the case. And if not, I can imagine how you would do that with Runway ML. Seems really cool. ChatGPT, that's another one that's obviously been big in the news lately. I use that all the time. It's just so handy. Um, it's not perfect, you know. It's got a lot of issues, but it's handy for a lot of different stuff. Let's see. What else? What else? This room's cool. I wish you could see. I need to like do a tour of the whole room too at some point because it's a pretty nice setup here. They've also got an area out there that would be good for like viewers, and then there's an editor spot where you can type messages and stuff. And I think you'll also be able to pull up videos on this screen over here, which is pretty handy. The VR chat maps have pretty good integration with that. There's quite a few VR chat maps that have a YouTube player or some kind of video player. Um, it really is one of the best social apps, VR chat. That's where my mind immediately went when I was thinking about where should I host the podcast. Another fun idea I had, and I still may do some of these. I think it could be fun. Uh, Boy, is that crooked? Has it been crooked the whole time? Good lord. Can I fix that? Is there like a... You make it squared? Auto level. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at me. Okay. Smoothed? Do I want it to be smoothed? What does that do? I have no idea. Okay. Sorry, I'm still learning how all this stuff works. Probably should do that off stream, but that's okay. Um, did that actually straighten it out? I guess it did. So anyway, yeah, no, VR chat's great for that. I think it's one of the best VR social apps. You know, it has its problems, but it's it's definitely good for just meeting up and feeling like you're hanging out in VR. Especially if you ever meet people that have full body tracking. It's funny how each little detail like that anchors you into virtual reality further. I think haptics are really going to take us further in that direction as well. I've been pretty interested in getting one of the haptic vests, either the Tesla suit or the B haptics vest. Is really pretty affordable. I think it's only $500, which is not super cheap, but a couple of years ago the vests were like in the thousands of dollars range. I think the Tesla suit still might be. So I find that really pretty reasonable. I'd love to see some of the gloves get down into that zone as well. On VR chat, I am Bojack, but you can also find me by just searching for this podcast studio because there weren't that many people in them, and I think I would join one that was open to the public. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So, yeah, let's see. What was I talking about here? There was there's VR chat in general is Oh, hey, look at this. Wait, what's going on here? Is this Are there cameras that can be operated? Did I turn this laptop on by accident? Hold on, let me figure this out. I was talking about why VR chat is great for these kinds of things. This is exactly why. I thought this room was going to have, let's see. I need to show you what I'm looking. Oh no, I just picked up this. Look, look. It's on the screen. See? What's going on there? There's like cameras. There we go. My headphones just turned off. I hope the battery's not dying. Anyway, interesting. So there's cameras already set up here. I wonder. Use? Interesting. Hey, thanks for following. Welcome to the stream. Alright, well, I won't mess with that too much more. This room appears to have even more stuff going on with it though. It's kind of fun. So yeah, no, VR chat's just kind of the obvious one to me. To how do I add you? You'll be able to add me if you can come to this room. You'll just be able to click on me uh, and uh, and add me here. Again, the name of the room was Podcast Studio. If you can find that, change that there as well. Now, the other one that I thought about using alternatively instead of VR chat, and I may still do this some, is Pavlov, which is like weirdly a good community game. Even though it's just a first-person shooter, there's just not that many good community setups in VR in general. So the community server is there. That's another one of the places I thought it would be kind of funny to play on a server like Escape from Pavlov, which is similar to Escape from Tarkov, and then hike out somewhere in the map, and then have the podcast there, like in a house or whatever, and then the podcast lasts as long as we can, stay there, and somebody doesn't, come in and throw a grenade or something. It might be kind of a fun thing to goof around and do, but yeah, we'll see. There'll be chances for episodes on the road, if you will, or even changing studios. But I like the idea of having like a home base to come back to. Ask people if they'd like to come on the pod and actually be able to have a place to come back to. So this seems pretty good for that. I think the VR chat maps are made in Unity. I haven't messed around with that very much. I work in Unreal mostly. But I've thought about learning a little Unity just to make VR chat stuff. I may yet do that. Just a little bit of Unity at least. It doesn't seem too bad either. And that's also yet another thing, too, that ChatGPT can assist with. So one of the great things about all these AI tools is if you can think of ways to kind of hook them together, which most of these things can be connected together through APIs. You can really extend what they can do, because a lot of them, just by itself, it's kind of a novelty. It's fine, whatever. But you chain a couple of these things together, you start getting some really interesting effects going on there. I talk about this some on my Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's live from VR. I post a lot of AI stuff there. Let's see. What else? I don't know how long this has been going. It's probably like a 10-minute podcast or something. I didn't really have anything planned other than trying to find the studio and trying to find an avatar that I could use for this podcast. So I'm just going to declare mission accomplished on both of those things, I think. And yeah, I think this is going to be it. This is going to be the live from VR studio. This is where I'm going to do episode 2 and so on of the podcast. For the next one, I'll try and get a guest on. Like I said, I do prefer, or at least I like the idea of doing a podcast like this with a co-host. I think that'd be a lot more fun. So I've got a couple people in mind. We're kind of go through different guests and things. But it's going to be fun. Thanks for following. If you want to see more episodes, tune in for the live ones here on Twitch. This is where I'm going to stream them. If you want to watch old episodes, I'm going to have those up on the YouTube. Again, that's live from VR. And I'll probably work on figuring out how to get them on the just normal podcast apps and things too. But yeah, that's going to be the first episode. Thanks for listening or watching or being here live for Pizza and Badge 94 Gaming. And until next time, take it easy.